Welcome back to my channel. Today I have something exciting to show you that I'm excited about, and this is the curriculum that we're going to use for second grade. So yeah, if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Bible. I just got this ESV Children's Bible, and I figured it was used, so someone else's name is in it. We don't really care about that. But what I liked about it is it's the full Bible, but it also is illustrated. So it has some really good pictures in here. And I just like that. So it's basically just a Bible with good pictures in it. And I'm just going to plan for him to maybe start reading like maybe a verse or two on his own per day. And just kind of start a little Bible reading plan to read through the Bible. So we'll see how that works out. So that's that. Then I'm going to use the 5 in a row Bible supplement because we were going to be doing 5 in a row. It's right here. So yeah, surprise, but here it is. I'll tell you about this first though. This kind of goes along with the stories, the 5 in a row stories that we're going to be doing. And they just have suggested verses to study and just kind of give you little ideas of what to do while you're rowing each book. So we're going to use that also. So yeah, some of them have more than others. So like this is the book Madeline, and it has several, or Madeline, I'm not sure how they say that, but several verses we'll study during that unit or whatever. And it just goes through each book. So that's what that is. We're going to be using 5 in a row. Basically, this covers geography, language arts, some hands-on math, or applied math, I think they call it. Let's see. What did I say? Social studies, geography, language arts, regular art, math, science, more social studies, literature, kind of like learning what the parts of literature are, talk about character, setting, all those things that you talk about when you're doing literature, different kinds of literature. Here's fiction, what is a classic story. For geography, we're going to talk a lot about culture, different art techniques that are used by the illustrators of the books that we're going to be reading. So this is basically a guidebook. They have a list of, I think, 18 story books that we're going to read. And it's called 5 in a row because you read each story, you read it 5 days in a row, and then you pick out of the story the different topics that you talk about. So like the story about Ping is set in China. So we're going to learn all about China and the culture there and everything that goes along with studying China. That's one of the few that I've already looked into kind of a little bit just to see what it's about. So yeah, I'm excited about this program. One of my good friends that's a veteran homeschool mom, she did this with her kids, and just they seem to really get a lot out of it. So I'm excited to get to that. You know, there's writing, vocabulary. So it's going to address a lot of the language or arts portion of what we're going to do in school and all that. I picked this up because Everett is a history buff. So, and I don't know, we're going to have to get into it and see, but we might do this a few times a week. But it's the story of the world, and this is the study of ancient times, basically from the earliest nomads to the last Roman emperor. So, and it's just kind of like a read aloud, this part is. It seems very detailed. And then this is an activity book that goes with it, and it basically has review questions to ask after you read the different chapters. And it also has back here, it has craft activities and different things you can do as you go through. Well, not back here. Let's see. Just different ideas of crafts. Make a Gifts of Rome collage. You know, it has maps that we can do. Lots of different things. Timelines, I'm assuming. I'm not really sure. This is a history of themselves, you know. So lots of different things we're going to be doing. That'll cover some geography also, it looks like, and some ancient times geography anyway. So yeah, I thought that would be interesting for him, especially because he loves history. He will love when we get into all the war history, the more modern day stuff. He's going to really love. So I figured this would start us off. We're going to do Horizons Math. We did Horizons Math last year for first grade, and we liked it overall. We do have to eliminate some busy work out of here sometimes when it's like just a bunch of addition or subtraction facts in a row. He does not tolerate that well, but we'll just have to see. I don't even see like this. I mean, yeah, that's not going to go over. We'll have to see how he does with that as we get into it. But yeah, this is book 1. Usually the way it works is they have the book 1 that goes through the first half of the year, and book 2 goes through the second half of the year. And we just leave it in the book and pull it out of the drawer every day and do it. I'm looking forward to the hands-on mathematics with whatchamacallit, 5 in a row, just because I think it'll be a nice change from this. So, and I forgot to say, with 5 in a row, we are going to be doing like a lap booking, notebooking, journaling type thing, just to kind of keep track of what we do, and, you know, as a fun way to document what we're learning. So we are going to do that also. So this, I mean, they're going to get up to some heavy duty math in here as the year goes on. Telling time, it's a spiral math program, so it kind of goes through, you know, here they're getting into multiplication. So this summer we're going to brush up on our math facts, because a lot of them he has not learned yet. Like probably the facts above 12 he does not know yet. So we're going to be working on that. Some Roman numerals, or Arabic numerals. Both of them, I guess. That'll be interesting. So yeah, this is Horizons Math for 2nd grade. Should be very interesting. Then we're going to do Explode the Code. This actually says Elin because I haven't ordered it yet. But I decided we're going to all do book 2 because this is about blends. And I feel like he really needs that review on blends because they still give him trouble. So I don't want to move on until I know he has mastered that skill of blending and reading blend words, writing blend words. So we're going to do that. And I also put this one in here, even though he's already done book 3. I think we're going to do book 3.5 because I just feel like he needs more review on that. That was kind of teacher error because I didn't use the teacher's manual, and I think in hindsight I should have. So we're working our way through All About Spelling Level 1. We started this very late in our last couple months of school, so we really have not gotten too far in here, and this so far Level 1 has been too easy for him, but hopefully it's going to pick up pretty soon, and I also have Level 2 ready to go. So we'll do that. This is just the teacher's manual, so it really doesn't have much to show. It does have like you have little cards that you review with them every time. It might be the sounds that you're working on or sounds they need to know. Then yeah, you'd have to look at it, but whatever. And then like in here, you're teaching them how to spell new things. You have dictation where you tell them what to spell, and they use the little letter tiles to spell the words, and then you go through and then they spell those words on paper. You have extra words to practice. Then you have dictation of phrases and sentences. So we will see how he tolerates that. He is not much into writing, so I don't know. I might just instead of having all these sentences to do, he'll probably have a couple, and if he does them correctly, then we won't do any more. We'll just have to see. We'll play it by ear. This is handwriting. And the way we did handwriting this year, which seemed to work pretty well with him, is I broke it up. Instead of having him do a page a day, I just broke it up. Now this kind of thing, I probably would have him do a whole section. And it might be a little different because it is a more advanced thing. So we'll just have to see how we're going to do it this year. He might have to do like a whole page. You know, we'll just have to see. But eventually this will get into preparing for cursive. We're going to do cursive this year. So we'll get to that pretty soon into the book. This is from Christian Liberty, by the way, if I didn't say that. We used theirs last year, and it went okay. So, like, when it gets to this, we'll just have to see. Like, I think I've said about 100 times that he's not into writing. So, in the course of my video career. So, but it's something you have to practice. So, we're going to do this. These are some, this is the Scott Foresman Reading Street. And it's just like a compilation of readers. And we use these for first grade and liked them. So we'll just keep on with that. And basically it'll have a story for him to read. And he reads these pretty much independently. So it has a story. And I think he likes them because they're colorful and the letters are large. He tends to like that. So we'll read the story, and it might take us several days to go through one story just because they are long, and he just doesn't tolerate reading all that well. So, but then when we get to the end of a story, it has different questions they ask and different, sometimes they have different, like about the author. That's what this is about. But they'll have, hang on, let me get this, where it'll have like a writing prompt to do. It talks about grammar. So it's just a good as-you-go way to introduce different topics like that. It has a combination of nonfiction and fiction, which I liked, and he likes, because he likes nonfiction, tends to like it better than fiction. So, and sometimes they combine the two, like they'll have a real story and a pretend story. So that's that. So we'll have both. Like this will be the first half of the year, and this one will be the second half of the year. So it should get harder and more interesting as we go along. All about things that grow. Snakes, frogs. And get back into some nonfiction things. So yeah, that's this book. I love the illustrations in here. It's basically like a bunch of books put into one big book. So we like that. And then also for reading, we are going to do, we've done Hooked on Phonics level, we did 2 and 3 last year. We're going to do 4, and if we get into 5, we'll do 5 too. But I'll show you what these are. These are really old, but I got them for free at our homeschool book room. So I was very happy about that. So they have readers that come with them that as you go through the book, you'll come to, like, you have practice words to read, which he needs practice on all of this. So this is really good for him. Then you'll come to these and it says, like, basically, go find this book and read it. So we'll do that. And so we have number 4. It also comes like with little cards for them to play. They have sight words that they'll do. So we'll do this one, and I'll show you number 5. Some bigger reading books in here. These little readers. And then they also, each one of them has a couple of chapter books. And then this is the 5. So it's just basically going through different skills like vowel combinations. It's basically this number 4 was doing some different vowel combinations too. Can you have like these that they're gonna learn? And he'll come to a story he has to read. So yeah, we're just gonna work our way through those. Okay, so that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing. I also ordered these little Math Facts DVDs. I don't know if you've figured this out yet, but I like cute little stuff like this. I just think they're cute. And they're kind of memorable ways to remember the math facts. This is from Preschool Prep, which to me, when you're getting into higher level math facts, it's really not necessarily preschool oriented. Just because my preschoolers are like, I don't know, I think they take after me in the math department because they've watched the first one a couple of times. And Everett, of course, it's like the first level, so he's spitting them out, but they're slow on the uptake with the whole concept of math. But he needs help to remember his facts. So basically, like, I'll show you this. It has like the little 6, 9, and 15. So they have like a little thing where they show a video of the 15. And you can look it up on YouTube. They have a video about this one. He's the popcorn man at the fair or something, and he takes out the popcorn and then he gets the butter and the salt, and he's 15. So you remember the 6 is the butter, the 9 is the salt. 6 plus 9 is 15. So we watched this one the other day, and my girls are like, 6 plus 9 is 15. So they remembered it. I also ordered the coloring books to go with this, just to have something. We might put them, like, cut the pictures out of the coloring book and glue them like in a math journal, just to help them stick those facts in there. Because I mean, I'm seeing his math, we're going to be doing multiplication. We better get these addition and subtraction facts down. So we're going to work on that this summer. So yeah, anyway, that is everything. And I guess I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned or not, but basically the 5 in a row thing is literature based, classic literature books that we'll get in addition to the manual. And you just go through, and it's kind of like what we've already been doing, which is thematic units. But it's just concentrating on one book at a time and pulling out all of the art and the culture and the social studies and geography. You're pulling it from that one book. And then pulling in different other books, you know, kind of like I already do. And we're going to do that all together. So I'm looking forward to having some combined things where we're focusing all together, and just, I think it's going to be good for us. Yeah, so that's what I'm planning. And thanks for watching, and show this video some love if you liked it. And yeah, see y'all next time. Look, I do this silly wave thing. I don't know. I just feel the need to tell y'all hello every time I make a video. I don't know what it is. I should probably edit it out, but I just don't, because I just want to tell you hi.